ready.
Okay, here with Brooke Henderson after her second round at the Mizuho America's Open. Really good round. We'll start at the beginning. I know double bogey there, but you really turned it around. How'd you sort of manage that, and what did you say to yourself?
Yeah, definitely a rough start, but it was nice to bounce back with 3 birdies in a row pretty quick and get it back under par for the day, which felt nice. And to overall finish at 2 under today, I'm really happy with the start and how windy it is, and the conditions were kind of tough at times. So it was a solid day, and I'm really excited for the weekend.
Mm-hmm. What have you sort of learned about the course over the past couple of days you've been practicing here?
Yeah, you're trying to learn the best places to hit it, to give yourself the best opportunities. I feel like the more times we continue to play this course, the better we're going to learn it and, where to hit it. Yeah, just trying to pay attention all the time and gain some experience.
Obviously, Liberty National, an iconic course, played the President's Cup here not too long ago. How cool is it for you to be able to play out here in the LPGA, to be able to play on an iconic course?
Yeah, it's an amazing opportunity to be able to be here so close to New York City and play this amazing golf course. And it's really cool for the LPGA girls, but also the AJJ girls as well. So it's a really amazing venue and a really unique format. So I think it's a pretty cool week.
Awesome. Go ahead, you guys.
All the different slopes on these greens, when you've had the longer putts, you were able to get them very close and looked like they were going in. How have you been able to read them very well?
They're tricky to read. I've been dependent a lot on my sister, my caddy Britt. She's been doing a good job, and just over the next few days, continue to try to get the pace on them, and hopefully see a few of them go in.
When she kind of angles the pin when it's still in the cup as you're hitting it, how does that help you determine your line?
Oh, when she's tending it?
Yeah.
Tending, I don't see very well, so she's just trying to help me out a little bit, tending the flag there, but. When she holds it out in front, when we're still reading it, it's just a good method that we've used over the last, 7 years or so. My coach thinks it's a good way for us to read the greens and give myself a good opportunity to make the putt.
And you talk about finding the right places to attack on this golf course. Come tomorrow, with the wind swirling all the time, how does that kind of influence whether you go for the green or on a par 5 if you determine you might have to lay up?
Yeah, it all just depends on the conditions and the wind. It's very strong and it picks up a lot in the afternoon. So depending on when our tee times are, it's going to play a little bit of havoc. And so we just have to play smart. But when we have a good number and we can make a good swing, then we can kind of be aggressive and chase some birdies.
When you're playing 72, is the first 36 put myself in position and then go from there?
I think so. Yeah, you just want to give yourself a good chance on the weekend. So if you can be close to the top of the leaderboard, that's a great feeling, and especially on the first page, that you can really give it a go over the last 2 days. But tomorrow's moving day, so we'll see what happens.
The other thing I was noticing is yesterday most of the leaders came from the morning. Are the conditions more benign in the morning?
There's not much wind early, and it's still pretty warm out, so it's really scoreable, maybe the first 5 to 9 holes that you're playing. After that, the wind starts to pick up, and it gets a little bit harder as the day goes on. Morning tee times definitely have a little bit of an advantage, I would say.
Coming into this, how was your game? I know you won early in the year, and how's it shaping up now?
Yeah, it's kind of been a weird year. I started out on such a high, winning the first event back, and then, kind of been a little bit up and down since then. But I'm hoping to start the upward trend and, have some really solid finishes here the next few weeks. Thank you.
I have one more question. So sorry. I know you're a former AJGA player. You're going to be paired up with an AJGA girl tomorrow. How excited are you for that? What sort of advice do you have ready to give, if any?
I loved playing on the AJJ circuit. I always wanted to win one of those bags with the AJJ champion on it, so I was really pumped up when I was finally able to win one of those. So I think it's just such a unique and amazing opportunity for us, and also for the girls to be paired together on a weekend in an LPGA Tour event. So I think it's just going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you.